Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times Robot Chicken roasted horror movies.
Oh, Mary, that's the stuff.
For this list, we'll be looking at sketches where Robot Chicken parodied or referenced films from the horror genre. What was your favorite horror movie parody? Let us know in the comments.
If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below.
Number 10. Pinhead's new look.
So, what are we doing?
Surprise me.
With his bald head entirely covered with pins, Pinhead has a unique look that stands out amongst most horror villains.
He's got pins in his head.
In this sketch, Pinhead sits down for a haircut. To change his look, the hairstylist simply grabs a hammer to drive in the pins.
Perfect.
The sketch is a nice short gag that pokes fun at Pinhead's iconic design. Robot Chicken takes plenty of dark subjects like horror villains and makes them silly. And it was interesting to see the demonic Cenobite take a break from torturing unfortunate souls to do something as mundane as get a haircut. Or head cut. Number 9. Buffy Season 8.
I won't be hanging out in any lettuce patches.
This sketch starts out with Chucky from the Child's Play movies making a run for it in the woods and suggesting his origin story is so convoluted he doesn't even know it. Eventually, Chucky runs into an offshoot of the Cabbage Patch Dolls that are naturally more powerful and evil than he is, and they immediately overtake him.
What are you? Zombies?
We have no souls. We feel no pain.
With your soul, we can finally free ourselves from this wretched lettuce patch.
The twist toward the end of the sketch reveals that Chucky's demise was merely a setup for what would have been an epic season premiere for Buffy the Vampire Slayer, had it been renewed for an 8th season.
With their new souls, nothing could stop the lettuce head kids. That's where I come in. I'm Buffy. I fight evil. It's what I do. And that's how season 8 would have started.
Jesus, no wonder you quit.
Interestingly enough, Mark Hamill provides the voice of Chucky in this sketch, which is a role he would reprise for the 2019 remake of Child's Play.
I love you more than you will ever know. I will
Please shut up.
Let you go.
Number 8. Aaahh, Real Monsters Meet Samara. Samara, the creepy little girl in the cursed videotape from The Ring, gave people nightmares in the early 2000s. This sketch has her in the class from the classic 90s Nicktoon, Aaahh, Real Monsters, where she's sharing with the other students how she scares people.
I use mise-en-scène.
What?
You know, the moving image, film.
You scare people with a movie?
It kills. Every time.
Instead of being an intimidating figure like she is in The Ring, Samara sounds like a pretentious film student and gets defensive when the others don't understand her scaring technique. The sketch also suggests that Samara is a bit behind the times, as she has a hard time adapting to changing technology with her choice of video formatting.
What is that?
I should really transfer this to DVD.
Number 7. Godzilla vs. Jason Voorhees.
Godzilla has destroyed the last of our Air Force, sir. We have one final option.
Nuclear?
Better. Jason Voorhees!
Throughout the Friday the 13th film series, Jason has taken a lot of hits and he keeps bouncing back up. So that leads some military types in this sketch to believe he would be the perfect person to fight Godzilla.
Think Hollywood is out of ideas? Shut up! Now for a movie or harder catch for more craptacular, mind-numbing dung.
The sketch is a fake movie trailer for this matchup, which takes Jason's indestructibility to its absurd logical conclusion. However, the resulting fight is so epic that the trailer's voiceover artist gets incredibly excited.
No way! Did you see that? Right up the flame, like a fire salmon!
The sketch is also a commentary on how Hollywood continues to squeeze the life out of its beloved franchises with meaningless sequels. Number 6. Thursday the 12th. This is yet another sketch about Jason, who's getting ready for his periodical murder spree that falls on Friday the 13th. It humanizes Jason, showing what his home life is like when he's not slaughtering counselors at Camp Crystal Lake. We get to see him prepare for everything from sharpening his machete to making sure he gets a good night's sleep. The sketch ends on a poignant note, with Jason looking back at the fun he had and sighing on the fact that it will be a while until the next Friday the 13th. Number 5. Big Horror Movie Brother. All the great horror movie villains of the 80s and 90s are brought together to compete against each other on the reality show Big Brother.
It says whoever reaches the kitten first will win the golden power of veto. Competition.
The sketch plays with the different tropes of the characters, including Ghostface using his phone call to harass Drew Barrymore in a nod to Scream.
Hello?
I see you making popcorn.
Who is this?
I saw the Charlie's Angels sequel. That was a piece of crap.
I'm hanging up.
Another hilarious gag is the mute killers Jason, Leatherface, and Michael Myers all playing charades, which is unsurprisingly a fruitless effort.
In case you were wondering, the answer was the Da Vinci Code.
Putting all the characters in the Big Brother house was a great idea to let these characters interact with each other while poking fun at reality show drama.
Stop that. Stop it.
Number 4. Jason's Deceiving Speed. One of the great mysteries in the Friday the 13th movies, among other slasher franchises, is how Jason is able to keep up with his victims despite them running as fast as they can while he walks at a snail's pace. It's as if Jason has the ability to magically teleport or some other supernatural ability. Robot Chicken answers this question with this sketch by showing exactly how Jason is able to stay ahead of the chase without completely running. As improbable and absurd as their theory is, can you come up with a better explanation? Number 3. It's the gifts that I hate.
Why don't you wear that nice sweater Catherine got you for Father's Day?
I'm not really a sweater guy.
Oh, pooh. She'll be so happy to see you wearing her gift.
But it's itchy.
In the Nightmare on Elm Street films, Freddy Krueger is a demon of sorts who haunts young people's dreams because he was burned alive by vigilante parents. This sketch pokes fun at Freddy's backstory by revising it somewhat. Instead of being a child killer in his former life, Freddy is merely a victim of circumstance who is just trying to be a good dad.
Oh my God! Oh, that man is attacking our children! What? No, you've got it all wrong. It's the gifts that I hate.
A string of bad luck and a misunderstanding from concerned parents result in Freddy being burned alive in an electrical fire.
Freddy Krueger! We have searched the mortal world for the angriest soul. We offer you the chance to be for all eternity.
Oh, hell, if it gets me out of this mess, I'll take it. Just let me take off this itchy sweater.
Done.
What? Not with the sweater and the fedora.
Breckin Meyer, who plays one of the dream demons in the sketch, also played one of Freddy's movie victims. So it all comes full circle.
I want to be like you, not like you.
Be like me.
Now I'm playing with power.
Number 2. Home Alone with Michael Myers.
Hey, turkey butts! I'm all home alone in here, so if you want me, you better come and get me.
The sketch is a clever crossover of two very different movies, Home Alone and the 2018 sequel to Halloween. Through a mix-up, Michael Myers goes into Kevin McAllister's house, while Harry and Marv break into Laurie Strode's house.
What could possibly go wrong?
Welcome back, Michael. Gun cut.
Traps that Kevin set up for the Wet Bandits have no effect on Michael, who's virtually indestructible. And it's hilarious to see the Macaulay Culkin character panic when all of his traps fail.
You better not follow me up these stairs. Heads up. Oh,
Sadly, none of the characters from Home Alone are any match for the hardened characters from Halloween, something we see unfold in a grim way.
That's not a hiding place. It's a trap!
Mom, I wet myself.
Me too. Now we really are the Wet Bandits.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Sawed by the Bell. Zach Morris and his Bayside classmates play a little game.
What have you done with our friend?
If you really want to know.
Look at me! I'm Jesus!
In that case, God should demand a paternity test.
Queer Eye and Babadook. the Babadook gets a makeover.
I'm just gonna give you a bit of a trim here, and you're gonna feel like a brand new whatever you are. Duke, honey, yes!
Murder Mia. The son of 100 maniacs wants to know who his real father is.
Your father? Aren't you the bastard son of 100 maniacs?
Well, I'm the son of one maniac. The other 99 lost the race.
So, invite them all.
I will.
Pole dancing Pennywise. Pennywise's dance from 2017's It gets even sillier.
Clowns, 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 giant shoes and clowned tits.
Horror Friends Forever. Jason and Michael make a dream team.
Talking about crushes and then killing those crushes. Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers, best friends forever.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. A Scooby Friday.
Well, hello there.
It's Don Knotts and Phyllis Diller.
We're the camp counselors. Of course, after this gig, I'm the one who's gonna need counseling.
Like the Home Alone sketch, A Scooby Friday is a fun crossover of two unlikely IPs, Scooby-Doo and Friday the 13th. The gang from Mystery Inc. finds themselves at Crystal Lake and tries to solve the mystery of Jason Voorhees.
Like, sorry, man. My mistake. Zoinks! The killer! Run, Scoob!
Featuring guest spots from comedy veterans Don Knotts and Phyllis Diller, the sketch blends the tropes from Scooby-Doo and Friday the 13th, with the Mystery Gang being natural cannon fodder for Jason, and Velma having Final Girl written all over her.
The virgin always lives the longest in these horror movies. God, my life sucks.
We've gotten a lot of Scooby-Doo parodies over the years, but this is definitely one of the more memorable.
Do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you're a fan of the song playing right now, be sure to check out the music video for it right here.